Hello again, everyone. Welcome to Washington Gun Law TV. I am Washington Gun Law President William Kirk. Thanks for joining us. Coming to you live from Las Vegas, Nevada. We are down here for SHOT Show, so we'll be doing a lot of videos from this location throughout the week. New Mexico, this video is for you. Now, I have gone on and on and on about your governor, and candidly, she doesn't really like you. And she's got her legislature hard at work to strip you of what inalienable rights you might have left. There's a huge day coming up, New Mexico, a huge day, and it is your one day to try to make a difference. So I want to get you educated. I want to try to get you inspired. I want to try to get you motivated so that you can try to do something about it. So today, let's spend a few minutes and talk about the most important day for New Mexico Second Amendment rights. Okay, New Mexico, coming to you again here from Las Vegas, Nevada. We're down here for SHOT Show, but listen, you guys got a really big day coming up, and we're going to talk about that. The day is going to be February 3rd, so you might want to start marking it on your calendar right now. Now, we've already done this video right here where we went through a laundry list, and I do mean a laundry list of civilian disarmament legislation that your governor and state legislature is hard at work trying to pass to strip you of what are supposed to be inalienable rights. Okay, before we get into why you need to be doing this, let's get you the important details. New Mexico, you need to be aware of the Second Amendment Day Rally, Santa Fe Capitol, Saturday, February 3rd at 10 a.m. It is put on by the National Rifle Association, the New Mexico Shooting Sports Association, and the New Mexico Firearms Industry Association. We will need all of you there. New Mexico, I'm begging all of you, please show up and make your voices heard. Why? I'm going to explain why. Now, it appears that New Mexico is suffering the same phenomena or consequence, if you would, of what's called the Californication of your state. And trust me, as a Washington resident, I can tell you what happens when your state gets Californiized, and it ain't good. And where New Mexico used to be a really nice middle-of-the-road state, not completely red, not completely blue, but really kind of allowed, the individuals to exercise their own individual liberties. What a novel concept that might actually be. Yeah, the state of New Mexico has seemingly turned bluer and bluer by the day, and they are hell-bent in creating a California-like situation, which of course is not a good thing. Now, for those of you who think there is nothing that can be done by this, okay, and that all of this is completely out of your control, let me explain to you that you're wrong. And the reason I want to explain to you why you're wrong is I want to go back just a few years ago to what happened in Virginia, okay? Now, Virginia's got a new legislature in place, and we may have some more problems coming out of Virginia now. But if you go back to February of 2020, yeah, the Virginia state legislature was kicking around a lot of bad ideas. And there was all sorts of civilian disarmament legislation that was kicking around. And it was, in fact, the 20,000 lawful and responsible gun-owning Virginians who went down to the state capitol and rallied in February of 2020 that made a huge difference in making sure that many of those bills were actually killed. Now, a few of those bills that were passed are still subject to court challenges, but I can assure you that the citizens of Virginia actually did an amazing job of preserving their inalienable rights by making their voices heard. Now, there's another thing, New Mexico, is that the Californication that we're seeing of many states, it's like a bad cancer. It's almost like rancid floodwater. It will seep into any place that is not protected. We need you to stop this insanity right now in New Mexico before it starts spreading throughout the rest of the Southwest. Let's remember, New Mexico, you got an assault weapon ban on the table. You got magazine bans. You got an ammunition tax of 11%. You have multiple other pieces of legislation, any one of which is passed, will significantly affect your Second Amendment rights. Okay, so once again, the details are Saturday, February 3rd, down at the state capitol in Santa Fe, 10 a.m. And listen, if you're going to bring signs, if you're going to bring banter, do anything, make it related to the topic. I'm sure you have a lot of issues with your state government. I'm sure you have a lot of issues with your governor. let's focus on the task at hand, which is preserving your Second Amendment rights. So be direct, be polite, be professional, be intelligent, and make sure that your voice is heard. We'll link up all the details down below in the description box, so if you forgot what I said, you can look it up for yourself. If you got any other questions about this or anything else related to what's left of our Second Amendment rights, you guys should know how to get a hold of Washington gun law by now. If you don't, that's okay. That information is also right down there in the description box. Now, in the meantime, let's everyone remember that part of being the lawful and responsible gun owner, like we talk about all the time here, is to know what the law is in every situation, how it applies to you in any instance that you may find yourself. Until next time, thanks for watching. Stay safe.